Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we are out here. That I know, that I can tell you. Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy is coming very soon, within about 2 days as of this recording. Now, we do have some new... I don't know what to put it, but we have some new information, I guess. I mean, we have some new... They're not screenshots and they're not videos. I guess they're GIFs. So we have some new things to look at here today. Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition Trilogy comes out in 2 days. Now, I am concerned. I am legitimately concerned about this thing, and for obvious reasons, okay? It's not just because there's not gameplay out. Apparently, no one has review codes as well. So there's not going to be, at least... What the fuck is going on? Holy fuck. Don't you open up that window. Poppin' pills is all we know. So apparently there's not going to be review copies out in the wild right now, and that means that there might not be reviews day one. So, you know, I mean, look, I love Rockstar. They're the best in the world at what they do. But the fact that they're quiet about this thing, the fact that we have seen very little about this thing, and granted, we still have 2 days, okay? We still have 2 days. But what I can tell you is that if something doesn't happen within these next 48 hours, well, it's a huge red flag. So maybe tomorrow we get a launch trailer. I mean, they don't need to show gameplay. I get that. I honestly do. But when you tell me that review copies aren't being sent out, in addition to no gameplay, there's just many red flags here right now. Okay? So raise your hand if you're not a simpleton. Raise your hand if you're not a simpleton, okay? Oh, wait, I can't see ya. Well, let's get a W in the chat, okay? Let's get a W in the chat because we out here. That I know, that I can tell you. Don't you open up that window. Poppin' pills is all we know. We out here. That I know, that I can tell you, okay? Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition Trilogy coming very soon. I think it unlocks on Friday, not at midnight, but on Friday. So that is disappointing, but maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. But it seemingly is a global release. So I think you might be able to play Battlefield earlier than GTA Definitive Trilogy. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that I don't know. But there's also a lot that I do know, okay? If you can consider supporting the show, we would appreciate that. I don't know what's going on around here, but it is kind of embarrassing. But we're going to go through, with that said, we're going to go through what has been released today. You know, just the last hour or so. There's a lot of new things, little tidbits that have come out. Still no gameplay, but we do have a new look at this game that we haven't seen before, so more cutscenes and this, that, and the third. Guys, you got to deploy the troops and get them in here, okay? You got to deploy the troops and get them in here, and we're going to cover this in a way that makes sense, okay? This is the reality of the situation. Until that time, let's go ahead and load up some tunes here. Here we go, folks. The reality of the situation, that I know, and believe me, that I can tell you. Here we go. The reality of the situation. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? That I know, that I can tell you. Because we out here, that I know, that I can tell you. Here we go, folks. Open up that window. Don't you open up that window. Yeah, popping pills is all we know. Don't fire. Popping pills is all we know. Don't fire. Close that fucking window. You a suck. Buy Grand Theft Auto. We suck. Popping pills is all we know. Don't burn. Popping pills is all we know. I'm a sip. Yes, I'm a sip. Oh, I didn't know the song did that. That's all I knew. Alrighty,
Dem
first
Boys
one to pop the fucking cherry.
$89
That's what we're
and
talking about.
99
Dem Boys. Oh!
Shows mine.
Dem Boys is... Okay, I broke the fucking headset again. Great. I hate when it does that, but it does what it does. Dem Boys is out here. That I know. That I can tell you. With the $10 super chat in the face of adversity. And the headset sounds like absolute shit now. But somehow, some way, it fixes itself when I unplug it. Alrighty, Dem Boys, first one on the list here today. We're going to go through the reality of the situation in just a moment. We're waiting for people
Cool
to pile
Guy
in.
donated
Oh shit, I'm getting behind already.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Mackle, should I cancel my GTA pre-order?
Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have not pre-ordered it yet. I want to pre-order it. I want to give them my money. But right now, there's a lot of concerns, okay? What is the date today? Alrighty, who just came through? Dem Boys. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Dem Boys. And then Cool Guy coming through. That's what we're talking about. Dem Boys. Current King of the Jungle and popping the cherry right off the bat. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Dem Boys. And Cool Guy starting the dono train. That I know, that I could tell you. Appreciate it very much. We out here, we're going to be covering the new footage, whatever the hell it's called, new gifts, and we're going to be dissecting that live. But we're waiting for some people to pile in here. We're waiting for some people to pile in here. That I know, that I could tell you, okay? But Rockstar has released something new, at least. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what they do tomorrow and the next day. Because apparently this is not releasing at, like, Thursday. You know, some games release, like, at 9, 10, 11, midnight on Thursday, what have you. Not on Thursday, but midnight Friday. You know, that's typically how things happen. But I think this is going to have a global release. And it is releasing on Friday. Now, you know, again, we have concerns about this game. I don't have the notepad. Actually, I think I do have the notepad still here. Let's see if we still have the notepad. Yeah, we do still have the notepad. Let's pull this sumbitch up as we wait for more people to pile in here. Deploy the troops. Get them in here. We've had a lot of great luck as of late. Today might not so. Maybe not much so. But it is what it is. That I know, that I could tell you. Let's do this right here. And hopefully we can do this in a way that makes sense without breaking the entire show. There we go. Let's pop this sumbitch open. Let me reframe this in a way that makes sense. And then we're going to go over the concerns before we show off the new tidbits that have been released today, okay? So winter capture, there we go. Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay, these are the current concerns right here. These are the current concerns right here. And I'm going to add a new one, okay? I'm going to add a new one because, you know, people need to start barking a little bit. It's just the reality. What is going... Oh, shit, my fucking book! It's all fucking dirty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck's the page? Popping pills is all we know. Oh, I gotta add someone to the list. Holy shit.
Monk donated £1.10.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate it, Monk. Monk out here. And we're going to add something to the concerns list here that we did not add yesterday. And that is... no reviewers have codes, I guess you could say. So, and that's what I'm being told right now. Okay, that is what I'm being told. So, if you don't have it pre-ordered, I would honestly wait. There's no reason to pre-order it. Okay. Yeah, you can play it immediately, but you can then just buy it if it's great, you know. I mean, if reviews do not come out before this thing ships, before this thing is unlocked, well then we don't know if it's good. I mean, we're going to have to wait for people to go through it and compare it. It's just a stab in the dark right now. It is legitimately a stab in the dark. You could say Rockstar's the best in the world. They have not. This is not a game made by them. They have literally outsourced this. I mean, I'm sure they supervised it a little bit here and there, but for the most part, this is an outsourced game by people. Some people in Florida. You know, like that is the legitimate reality of the situation. This is literally a game made by people in Florida.
And, people in Florida are great, but I'm just saying that it's not made by Rockstar North or anyone like that. So these are the current concerns as of this recording. Rockstar has put out some new shit. We're going to go over that. We're waiting for people to pile in here. Zero gameplay as of this broadcast, and they still have 48 hours to change that and rectify that. Maybe tomorrow they have a launch trailer, or on Friday, Thursday, whenever, they have a launch trailer. I don't know. That could change at any moment. Honestly, it really could. And it doesn't necessarily need gameplay. I'm pretty positive I already know how these are going to play out, but it is what it is. This is a digital release only for now. Physical copies come out next month, I believe, at least on certain platforms. There's no PC preload unless that's changed. I don't think it has, and I'm assuming they're doing that to prevent data mining and leaks, because a lot of people on PC, they just love to get their grubby mitts all over that shit and start trying to pull that shit apart.
Claude donated
Holy shit, Claude, hell yeah, bro.
$1.99 through Super Chat. I'm mostly worried of the leakers.
Well, there's no leak. What do you mean? There's no leak. The game can't leak. I don't understand what you mean. The game can't leak. There's no PC preload. What is going on with this fucking hair? Holy shit. There's no PC preload. So, I guess someone can data mine on PS4, a hacked PS4 or some shit like that, but I don't think anyone's going to leak the game, bro. And review copies are seemingly not being sent out. So I don't know what's going on here. Incomplete soundtrack, potentially, that's probably going to be the case. Otherwise, it would have been marketed as, hey, we have the classic songs that you'll know and love. Bugs, inconsistencies, we hope that that's not the case. But, again, you look at some of these images and you start wondering, this isn't going to be perfect, and we know that. There's no game that's perfect, but we do have to look at these things in a way that makes sense. The Switch version is downgraded. I covered that in my last video. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. It's called Don't Buy the Wrong Version, or whatever the hell. I don't even know what it's called. But, don't buy this. Don't make this mistake when buying Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy Edition. That's what it's called, I believe. And then there's no reviewers have codes, apparently. That's what I've been told. Someone could be lying to me, but it's seemingly from a hardcore Rockstar guy, so... And if that's the case, that's a major concern. So, there are many reasons to be concerned here with this game. I'm just being frank with you, okay? I'm going to buy the game regardless of whether or not it's trash, okay? Because this is Rockstar. These are the classic games that we know and love. Yeah, maybe if they're gimped, if they're not as good as they once were, well, that's just a bridge we're going to have to cross when we get there. But man, if you don't have this pre-ordered, I would honestly just wait. There's no reason to pre-order. You're not getting new things. If you pre-order, you're not getting exclusive items. I mean, there's just many reasons to stay put right now and wait until this unfolds a little bit as we get closer to the release. Wait until this unfolds and see if, maybe reviewers are reviewing this game. I don't know, but I have been told, and from what I've seen online, that is seemingly the case, at least as of this broadcast, that no reviewers have codes, which implies that reviewers are not going to be able to have their review up come Friday. So, I mean, there's just a lot of things here to keep in mind and to say, what is ultimately happening here? So I'm not saying it's going to be a huge, colossal failure, but, we do have to go into this with a different mindset, I believe. Because if you're expecting perfection, if you're expecting the definitive edition, I don't know if that's what this is going to be. I do think it's going to be a refreshed edition, meaning they're going to take it and they're going to say, hey, this is what we're doing with it now. On new consoles, you can play it on any new modern-day console. It's accessible, more accessible than ever before. Yeah, there are some changes, but it's probably going to be good enough. That's what I'm feeling right now. I hope I'm right. But I don't think it might. I don't know if it can really. The moniker Definitive Edition is that's like putting. I don't know, man. That holds the game. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but when you say it's the Definitive Edition, you have to hit those home runs. And right now, I don't know if they're able to do that. So we're going to go through how many people are in the barn tonight. 273. We could be doing a little bit better, but it is what it is. We had about 400 people yesterday. I guess I pissed them all off. Too bad. We'll find 200 more people. The internet's big, believe me. I mean, Jesus Christ. So again, if you guys want to deploy the troops and share the link or something like that, we'll do so at your own risk. You're probably going to get banned if you post this anywhere because people just love to hate on World Class. They got a hate boner for me, but it is what it is. I mean, if alrighty, so we're going to dissect some of the new shit that has unveiled itself here today, and let me figure this one out. Give me about 5 minutes here, because I'm a boomer. I got to figure this shit out. I mean, doing this is honestly, You got to be an engineer. You got to be an engineer on top of an actor, on top of a producer, on top of an entertainer. I mean, it's so incredibly sad, but it is what it is. And we're doing this basically for free because no one can support the show. Who would have thought? Okay, so we got a virtual green screen here. Look at the technology. I mean, honestly, this technology wasn't possible even 5 years ago. Not that that matters, but it is what it is. The Elusive Man coming through.
The Elusive Man donated £1.79 through Super Chat. You've got some spit on your beard.
I don't care. You think I am embarrassed by that? I'll spit on my beard more. But I mean, if that's what it takes to get you to support the show, then shit, I'll put more spit on my beard. Nonetheless, we appreciate you, the Elusive Man. Alrighty, how do we pull this up? It should be open, but it's not. So that's a big concern here. Where the fuck's this at? There's about 400 windows open. Luckily, we got 16 gigs of RAM. Alrighty, this should be open. Yeah, it's open now. Okay, so we do have new gifts here of Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy here, and as you can kind of see, maybe it's a little dark. At least it is on my screen. This is the beginning of San Andreas. So let me know if you think this is a W or an L. We're going to go through all of these. There's a few that they put up, about 6, 7, a dozen or so. I don't know how many, but there's a few of them, and we're going to go through these. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is from the Definitive Edition Trilogy. First look at this scene here from the beginning of San Andreas. Is it a W or is it an L? Please, for the love of all that's holy, let me know. Is this a W or is this an L? Very curious here. They're saying L. Yeah, okay, come on, bro. You guys need to get better bait and go play Elden Ring. I mean, seriously, just go play Elden Ring because you love getting your big swords out and going, oh my God, look at mama. Come down into my basement. I'm 40 years old and I've never got anywhere, but come down and watch this Elden Ring gameplay.
Frank Caves
Jesus
donated
Lord.
$1.99 through Super Chat. More spit, please.
What? That's a little suggestive, Frank Caves. That's what she said. Frank Caves, hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. That I know that I could tell you. Guys, is this a W or is this an L? Okay. Oh, shit. Here we go again. You know, I know the guy who played CJ has beef with Rockstar, and I'm curious if he's going to go on like another rant and, give Rockstar that reality check. I guess he wanted more money. I don't know the entire story. I mean, I would probably want more money, too. If the game goes on to make $1 billion, I mean, shit, yeah. If I'm only getting paid 6 figures to do the whole goddamn fucking acting, I got scammed. I mean, that's what happened to the Grand Theft Auto 4 guy. What's his name, Michael Hollick or some shit? Like, he got pissed because basically Grand Theft Auto went on to sell, multi-million. It's a big fucking franchise, and he only got paid about 6 figures, and that's honestly low. That's very low for the the work that you have to do. It's not just voice acting. You got to get in the damn suit and the spandex, and everyone can see your fucking dick. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and guys, is this a W or is this an L? Let's make it happen out here. Terrible image. I don't care. You guys want to play contrarian? So for those who have deployed the troops, we do appreciate you. That I know, that I can tell you. We out here, folks. That I know. Let's go.
Child
Come on.
Donated
Holy shit, these lowball donations today. Can we please have a heavy hitter? Sammy Sosa. Hey, Sammy Sosa, we need you, okay? Our batters suck balls. So, Sammy Sosa, can you please step up to the plate? Oh, wait, you're telling me he's not here? Well, fuck. Let's just leave. The Saunders coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Guys, is this a W or is this an L? I think it's a W. Okay, I think it's a W. PS5 fanboy in the house. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that.
Donated 20 Swedish krona through Super Chat. Mackle, you love PlayStation 5. Stop praise Xbox.
Well, there's nothing to play on PlayStation 5. I mean, I'm going to buy this on PlayStation 5. I don't really buy games on Xbox. I just don't. Xbox is a Game Pass machine. But I'm going to buy, when I buy my games, they're on PlayStation 5. So, I mean, maybe I am a fanboy. I don't know. But nonetheless, we appreciate that PS5 fanboy coming through. Alrighty. So, this is just one out of many. This isn't all we have to look at here. And let's go back. And let's see what else this has to offer here. So, let's go to the Rockstar Games Giphy. I mean, imagine, this is how they're going to show the game. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing. Like, okay, you don't have a gameplay trailer. You don't really have anything to show for except you go into the Giphy website. And, this is what we're going to have to look at because this is all they have to show for. Now, some people are talking about there's like a skateboard image, which
Vilified
is maybe new. I don't know.
$5 through Super
Holy
Chat.
shit, here we go.
If this is real, it's a huge win. Huge.
Yeah, this is real. Rockstar tweeted this. Vilified Freedom. That's an interesting name. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. With a $5 super chat coming through. Heavy hitter today. Alrighty, let me tell you this. We're going to go down and continue to see more from the Definitive Edition trilogy here. And quite clearly, okay, so all of this is new right here. How many tabs do you think we can open up before we lag the stream? Because I'm going to open them up in a separate tab. So open link and new tab. Here we go. We're going to just open them all up in a new tab. We got 16 gigabytes of RAM. We should be pretty good to go. Bless the technology that we have. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this. I mean, I hope we're able to do this, but we're going to open all of these up, and we're going to full screen all of them and then swipe between them. They have made changes, okay, guys? They have made changes. And, you know, I don't have the old game out here to compare, okay? But some people are already doing that work, and they have made changes, okay? So, I mean, you know, whether or not that's a big deal to some, it is what it is, but they have made some changes. They're not drastic changes, but we're already open to fucking 40 tabs. These are all real and official. This is from Rockstar. I'm not going to open all of them up, but for the most part, we'll open up as many as we can because let me check my RAM usage here because I know this is going to start getting a little crazy out here. As long as it doesn't delay the stream, but I think we're going to be good. Man, they put up a decent amount. We got a new look at Grand Theft Auto 3 here. Okay, let's pull that one up. All right, I think that's enough. I don't want to keep opening up. Let me check my RAM. Performance, we're using, oh, nothing. We're using only 7 gigs of RAM. Shit, we can open up tabs all night. The fuck am I on? Alrighty. So, we're going to go, well, maybe not. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to go through these. We're going to pull them up in full screen so you guys can obviously see this in a way that makes sense. Where am I at? Where am I at? Okay, this is where we're at. So let's do this here. Control-Tab, I believe. Okay, here we go. You down. Full screen. So, again, is this a W or is this an L? This is official. This is from the Definitive Edition Trilogy. Ryder, Easy-E, a.k.a. Getting ready. So, is this a W or is this an L? Guys, is this a W or is this an L? Please, for the love of all that's holy, let me know, okay? Alrighty, here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to continue to move the wheels. And Control-Tab. Alrighty, CJ. Look at the lighting behind him. It looks improved. Is this one a W or an L? Let me know. Alrighty, here we go. This is a opening cutscene. Now, they have changed. If you do compare this to the original game, they have changed some of the paintings on the wall. Now, I know some people are going to be mad about that, but, you know, there are definitely going to be changes here in these games, okay? To pretend like that's not going to happen is just ignorant, okay? But they definitely have changed. I mean, changes are coming. Changes are happening here, and that's just the reality of the situation. Here, another scene between CJ and Ryder. I think it's a W. I think it's good enough. I think it's a W. I'll tell you when we get to an L. I mean, I think there's going to be some L's here, but let's go ahead and full screen this one here. Again, the paintings in the background are not the same. They have changed that. For better or worse, we don't know. You know, that's obviously up to your... okay, look at that shiny fridge, metallic fridge. Where all the homies at? I don't know, but we're lagging. Okay, we're going to continue to move the wheels. The airport, this is like literally the first thing you see. Damn, this looks good. Look at that. Look in the background. This is really a W, folks. Look in the background. You can see the reflection of like the light from the televisions. Oh my God, this is a big win. This is a big win. This is a big win here.
Monk donated £1
It was a big fucking
through
win, bro.
Super Chat.
Where are we at? Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you. Two-time Tony Hawk combo for Monk. Two-time Tony Hawk combo for Monk. If you consider supporting the show, you will be immortal. Well, you can't see the list because we're doing some wizard technology out here. But here's the thing, folks. Why is it on this? Did you guys see the airport? What the fuck's going on? Are we not on the airport? What's going on? Okay, here we go. For some reason that changed. Guys, this is a big W. Look at the televisions in the background. Look at the light bouncing off of the ceiling in the background there. I mean, the original scene looks like trash. And you can actually probably, I'm assuming you could for the first time read the billboard back there. This looks really good. I mean, I wish we could stop it and pause it, but yeah, for the most part, this looks really good, folks. This is a W. This is a win. This is a win right here, folks. This isn't an L. You guys are contrarians. This is not an L, bro. This is a W. Look at the title of the stream. I'm telling you to be cautiously optimistic, and when I'm saying it's a W, it's a W. Okay, come on, man. You know, I mean, this is great looking. Is it perfect? Probably not. I mean, if you start nitpicking, I'm sure you can find some things that are like, oh my God, they had to change that. You know, I don't know, but. I mean, just the reflection, like the light bouncing, it's not a reflection, but the light bouncing off the goddamn environment in the background there, it just seals the deal for me. Christopher Columbus coming through.
Christopher Cardarelli donated $5 through Super Chat. Small thing like painting. No. Soundtrack. It might.
No, I mean, I can't imagine. It's just probably a nightmare to get those songs in there, you know? I just don't think that's even possible with Rockstar money that they have. But nonetheless, that's the airport scene. Let's go. This is in the graveyard, I believe. Let's roll. And there's CJ. He looks a little bit more buff or maybe more fat. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, the screen on my end is really dark, to be totally frank, and I can barely see half of this shit. But it looks okay to me. Okay, this is in the house at the very beginning here. And another, I'd say a W. I mean, I haven't found a big L here. And again, this is just a lot of San Andreas stuff, and I think this one looks stronger than most. Just doing my part for the community. Okay, here we go. We got Vice City, folks. This is the beginning of Vice City, I believe. Jumping into the car. And are you seeing this on the screen? No, I don't know why it's not switching over. I guess Control Tab doesn't do that. Nonetheless, we got it fixed now. This is from Vice City, folks. Okay, let me know how you think about that. W or an L. Now, obviously, a lot of you around here haven't played Grand Theft Auto before, so you haven't played these old games, so you don't know really what to expect or what you're really looking at. But, you know, I mean, because you guys came from, Fortnite to Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles for a lot of people, a lot of these fake Grand Theft Auto fans. All right, let's continue to move the wheels. I think I got some Grand Theft Auto 3 pulled up here. Okay, now, someone was nitpicking this one. Hopefully this is on the screen. Someone was nitpicking this one, and, you know, look, if I had to be anal about this, you know, it is a little silly. Can you find what people are nitpicking about this scene right here? Okay, we're going to play a little game out here to see if you guys are listening, because I know there's just a lot of listening comprehension issues out here, but it is what it is. Can you see what people found wrong, I guess you could say, about this scene right here? I mean, I didn't honestly notice, and it's totally nitpicky. But if you want to get anal about it, it is a little silly, okay? So let me know in the chat what is off about this here. If someone can figure it out, I'll give you a free shout-out without paying, okay? Holy shit, my chat's moving way too fucking fast. No, we're not talking about the reflection. Someone's getting close. Nope. 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 No one's got it yet. Nope. No one's got it yet. No one's getting it, so obviously it's not an issue. Nope. 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 No one's going to get it. No one's going to get it. Someone's getting close. Nope. 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 Okay, there we go. There we go. Someone got it. Someone got it. Denture Adventure. That's a great name, too. God damn it. Might have to make you a mod. Fuck me. Denture Adventure got it. It's a modern-day TV. Widescreen televisions did not exist in What year does this game take place? It's the 80s, right? Come on. You know what I mean? I mean, the TV is too modern looking. But it took a long time for someone to figure that out. Look, that's just me. That's just someone being anal. I mean, honestly, I didn't notice. Just like you guys didn't notice. It's not a big deal, but the TV doesn't look old school enough. But the reflections actually look pretty good. I'm not even joking. The reflections look pretty good. I'm sorry if you disagree,
Enclosure
but they do.
1440p donated €2 through Super Chat. Light looks good, bro. Character models big L.
I mean, the character models are fine. You know, they can always update that. Not that they will, but, I mean, that's probably a possibility, right? Just update that as it goes. But, yeah, the television is a modern-day television. It's a widescreen television. They didn't have widescreen televisions back in the day. So, I mean, unless someone can find me a picture of an 80s TV that looks like that, I don't think that that's a reality. Okay, let's continue to move the wheels here. Another thing from Vice City. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, look at the lighting coming in from the blinds. That's really fucking good. Can you guys see this?
Vilified Freedom donated $5
Hell yeah,
through
brother,
Super
appreciate ya.
Chat. I've been playing GTA since it was top-down. The graphics are definitely improved.
Oh, absolutely.
Mechanics are the question now.
Well,
Move
yeah.
the wheels.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Vilified Freedom with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Put you down on the list. 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Oh, yeah, I mean, look at the lighting here. Coming through the blinds. Really good. You know, the Unreal Engine is just doing some decent work. And we're about 48 hours away from this fucking game, guys. 48 hours away. We're going to pull up a Grand Theft Auto 3 one here. Now, I believe, and you can call me a fake fan if I'm wrong, and for some reason Vice City's still on the damn screen. I don't know why it does that, but let's really switch over here in a way that makes sense. Guys, why is Vice City still on my screen? There we go. Okay, we got Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, is her hair different? Because I'm thinking that it is different. Is her hair different? Or am I a fake fan? You know, I mean, look, if we had to start nitpicking, you know, if we're going to go down that road and start nitpicking, yeah, I mean, we're not going to enjoy this. You know what I mean? We're just not going to enjoy this because, you know, that's just the way the cookie ultimately crumbles. But it is what it is. That I know, that I can tell you. Let me know if that hairdo is new because it seems like it may be. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm a fake fan. I mean, look, it's been a long fucking time since I played 3. Okay, and you know, out of all of the games that need an update treatment, obviously that's the one that needs it more than any of them because it's older. So, let's see the chat here. She looks emo. Her hairstyle is different. So they did change her. They did change her hairstyle. They did change her hairstyle. They did change her hairstyle. No, I wasn't talking about the television. You don't understand what I was talking about with the television, bro. The television is a widescreen television. I mean, it looks like a CRT, which is, you know, good enough, I guess, but it's a widescreen television. It's a widescreen CRT. That's not a thing.
Monk donated
especially not in that time
£2
frame.
through Super Chat. 3 look good to me.
So apparently they did change her hairdo, and some people might have a problem with that. So yeah, there's gonna be definitely changes here, and you know it's gonna be man. It's just gonna be. It's almost like these are all new games because you're gonna have to go in and see what changed and what looks better, what looks worse. You know, it's almost like a fucking Where's Waldo situation. Like, hey, we're gonna play these games, but at the same time, we're gonna have to see what. Just got a brand new member. That's what we're talking about. Chris H. We out here. Chris H. added to the winner's circle. Actually, let me check if that's a brand new membership. No, that's a message. Chris H. a member for 9 months. Digital. Yeah, I'm an audio engineer, video. You have to be to do this shit. Believe me, I got 40,000 things open at once. I mean, I'm surprised the computer hasn't exploded. Why is that doing that? See, now you got me off track. So, you know, it's almost like they're all new games. You got to go in, you got to see what's changed, what's broken, what's better. So in that regard, they're going to be very interesting to approach in that sense that, okay, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I didn't pull all of them open. I didn't open all of them, but, you know, for the most part, I think you get the gist here. So let's go through these again, folks. Control-Tab. Actually, you know what? We do have... Holy shit, we're moving the wheels on this computer, I'll tell you that. No lag. Great. Alrighty. This is apparently... Well, I'm not going to say anything about that. Okay, let's open up this one here. Grand Theft Auto 3. Is this on the screen? No, it's not. Great. Just love how it's not on the screen. Is this on the screen? Yes, it is. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. So there's another look at Grand Theft Auto 3. And I'll tell you what, Grand Theft Auto 3 looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. If you're going to nitpick the character models, I don't think it's going to be about Grand Theft Auto 3. I think it's going to be more so about Vice City. and maybe a little bit of San Andreas. But I think they did a really solid job for the most part on Grand Theft Auto 3, and especially in terms of the character models here. Everyone's saying a massive L in here. Obviously, you guys hate video games. I mean, you can't resonate. I mean, look, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. So let's open up the concerns once more, then we'll open up the lines here. And how do we open up the notepad again? The notepad was open, and I had it on the screen, but I don't know how to put it back up on there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot how to use this already. I don't understand. Okay, here we go. All right, this is the reality of the situation, folks. That I know that I could tell you. Let's pull this sumbitch open again. These are the current concerns that I have anyway. Most people probably have these concerns as well. But I'm not saying don't buy the game because of these concerns, but I am saying, you know what, maybe lower those expectations a tad bit. So let's move this over here and dissect this one more time here. So these are the current concerns. Zero gameplay. That could change as soon as tomorrow, okay? That could change as soon as tomorrow. We don't know. They still have 48 hours to drop tidbits of information. Maybe they'll drop some more gifts tomorrow and showcase some gameplay in that way. I don't know. Maybe they won't do anything. Maybe they'll launch a launch trailer. We don't know. But as of this broadcast, there is no gameplay. Digital release only. Here we go. Alan Stanley with the $10 Super Chat.
Alan Stanley donated $10 through Super Chat. Real gamers don't care about graphics, only the actual gameplay.
Well, we don't have
I
gameplay.
don't care what the game's graphics looks like. If a game is good, it's good.
Well, we
Put
don't.
on the glasses, sunglasses,
Yeah.
alien.
Well, we don't have gameplay. I mean, I'm just going off of what we have, and we don't have any gameplay, and that is a concern. But it is typical of Rockstar to kind of be less heavy on that gameplay. You know, we know what these games look like in terms of gameplay, and I'm assuming they're going to play the same. Some people are expecting a lot of changes here, like, oh, do we have a physics system now? Guys, no, there's no physics system here in this game. I mean, please. I mean, I don't think so anyway. I could be wrong, and maybe that's a big surprise. I don't know. But from what I've seen, I don't think there is. This is a digital release only for now, which means that no one can leak the game. So Rockstar has Take-Two has total control over this in terms of, because we don't know how this is going to ultimately unfold. This could be a major surprise. It could blow everyone away when we start getting our hands on this game and like, holy shit, this is even better than ever before, 4K 60 up to 4K 60. But it also could be a huge, colossal failure. I mean, it really could go either way. So we don't really know how to decipher this, survey this as of this broadcast. But again, the clock is ticking. So there's no PC preload. I'm assuming they're doing that to prevent leaks. At least there wasn't when I typed this out. Incomplete soundtrack is potentially going to be a major. Well, not major, but it is going to be a problem for some people. That's just the reality of business, you know. Bugs are going to be obviously a thing in every game, you know. Probably there's definitely some inconsistencies, but we hope that that's not, you know, hopefully some of that stuff isn't too extreme. And then the Switch version is downgraded. I've already made a video on that, okay? But, you know, that's kind of expected. The Switch is an underpowered handheld. But, you know, if people want to play it on the go and they want to get Grand Theft Auto, I mean, that's never been done before, I don't believe, on Nintendo consoles in that way. So, and then apparently, from what I've been told, no reviewers have codes right now. So, there you have it. Those are the current concerns, folks. And with that said, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the line here. We are going to open up the line that I know and that I can tell you. 818-284-4568. Get your ass on the line. We got a lot of stuff to discuss here today. And we have a lot of people in the barn tonight, and we appreciate you guys. If you are new here, please throw a dog a bone. Consider subscribing. You don't even have to watch the content. Just throw me that bone, and I'll start licking on that bone, okay? 818-284-4568. Can we please have intelligent callers today? I don't mind trolls, but if it's going to be just nonsense trolls that have nothing, you know, nothing to bring to the table, then we're just going to dismiss that, okay? So 818-284-4568. Call in right now. Tell me if this is a W or if this is an L. Is Rockstar going to fumble the football, or are they going to hit that home run and score the touchdown? We're not doing that call. We're absolutely terrible callers. Please, for the love of God, call into my show. If you are new, please eradicate this nonsense. We can't take any calls. We can't take any calls. Two terrible callers right off the bat. Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, you're like, I'm going to play Santa.
Okay. You need to get a life and get a job. Tell your mother I said hi. Hello, you're on the air.
I don't know if it's just me, but Vice City seems like it looks the best out of all of them.
Well, that's a hot take. That's a hot take. You better watch out because they're going to scold you in the chat. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, yes. So I understand your excitement for this game, but what I don't understand, why people should pay $70 for this trilogy when they can access San Andreas with Game Pass and then see if it's worth it.
Well, not everyone has Game Pass. Not everyone has an Xbox.
Yeah, so people should do the $1 Game Pass offer and try the San Andreas.
Right, but what I'm telling you is not everyone has Game Pass, and I think it's only coming to console Game Pass. So not everyone has an Xbox. You can't find a new Xbox, especially Series X. That is seemingly harder to find than PS5 as of this recording, for whatever reason. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
But still, to me, this is not worth $70. It's a 15 years.
Well, I don't think it's $70, is it?
Is it? It is.
Oh well.
In the UK.
Well, I mean, I haven't pre-ordered the game, so I don't fucking know. But I didn't think it was that much. I don't think it's. Is it really $70?
This is a scam. I'm telling you, Michael.
I don't know about a scam. I mean,
it's a scam.
How is it a scam?
Because it's a 15 years ago game. Nothing's gonna change besides the graphics.
Well, the new games they put out today are terrible, so I'd rather play games that are actually good. I don't think it's a scam. I mean, I think it could be a disappointment, sure, but you know.
Yeah, it will be a huge disappointment. They should have done the remake, not the remaster.
Well, no. I mean, if they can't remake these games. You know, I mean, they can barely remaster them in today's PC culture.
And this is an excuse to delay the GTA 6. We're gonna see.
GTA 6 is never. I mean, GTA 6 is literally not happening. Like, I mean, I mean, now there's rumor that they're gonna remaster rather GTA 4 in 2023. And if that is happening, and I don't think that that's happening, but if it is happening, well, then we're not getting Grand Theft Auto 6 until literally the end of the decade that we're in. I guess you could say. I don't know how to word that, but probably 2029.
All right, Michael.
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo.
Oh, my God, Mr. Negative. Alrighty, well, you're cutting out. Hello, you're on the air. What's going on? Yeah, we're getting a bad connection. Yeah? No, I can't hear you.
Hang on. Wait.
Man, you out there smoking, popping pills? Holy shit.
You hear me now, yeah?
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, you're saying there's no review codes?
Right. I mean, that's what I've heard. I could be wrong.
No. I think I know why. So if you think about it, why do the companies send out the review codes for influencers? To get good press on the game. They don't need no good press on this. This is going to sell itself.
Well, yeah, that's why they don't need to put gameplay out. I mean, Grand Theft Auto was a household name. I mean, I can go out in the street right now and ask people about Grand Theft Auto, and they damn well know what it is. Everyone, even non-gamers, they know what Grand Theft Auto is.
I think that's why, Rockstar don't need that publicity from influencers shilling. So, when before Cyberpunk came out and they gave everyone a half-cut copy of the game and said, "Oh, just say whatever," and they pay them. Rockstar don't need to do that. This shit's going to sell more than all them games, no matter what. So I like that Rockstar's gone against the grain. They haven't done what all these other games have been doing, pushing influencers and paying influencers and companies to shill it. They don't need to do that, man. This shit's going to sell itself. I've got it pre-ordered right here.
Yeah. Well, damn, you're not being negative. What's going on? Must be something in the water. Must be something in the damn water. What's going on?
Yeah,
you'll be calling back. You'll be calling back in 48 hours and saying, "Holy shit, this is terrible."
Nah, I'm expecting it to be good. I don't see how.
Okay, come on, bro. This is terrible bait, bro. I know better than this. You called in and you were saying, this, that, and the third about all this stuff.
When? What did I say? I said I pre-ordered it day one.
Yeah, I know, but you started bitching about it like everyone else. You probably went on the Grand Theft Auto forums.
What?
GTAforums.com.
Mate, all I said was that I agree with you on when they said they were censoring the game. How's that being negative?
Well, I mean, they're changing the pictures in CJ's house. I mean, shit, I mean, what's that sex shop going to be looking like in Vice City? There's dildos all over the place. I mean, you really think that's coming back? It ain't coming back. They're going to seal that off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think in San Andreas you're going to be able to get the big purple double ender?
Oh my God, man, dude! If they don't have things in there, like it kills the the
feel,
character,
yeah.
well, the character of the game, like it's supposed to be goofy and funny and ridiculous and satire, and they're mocking America.
That's all I said
I
to you
mean,
before. That's the only thing I'm worried about is
Well-
that they've taken things away.
well, and
that
that's
don't need to be taken
that's
away.
why we have the list of concerns up, and we say, okay, there's no way for this game to leak. And if reviewers don't have a review code, there's no reviews coming out before the game launches. So they don't want you to cancel the pre-order. And I'm not saying it's going to be a disaster, but there are concerns here. And when you start putting this together, you could come away with a narrative that says this might be a buggy mess, or it could be a censored mess, or it could be just not where it maybe needs to be, or it's good enough, but it's not really spectacular. And they have the definitive moniker on this sumbitch, and if they don't deliver, it's going to be a big L for Rockstar. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, but, when you start bringing those things up, it is kind of concerning. Because, again, if the game leaks now, if physical copies were out in the wild right now and it leaks, and people see that things have changed drastically or censored or what have you, pre-orders will be canceled, and they don't want that happening.
Yeah,
so,
because they'll lose that.
exactly.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I'm
OG
not saying that
people
that's why,
pre-ordered
maybe they're keeping this a big surprise and it's going to blow people away. I hope that's the case. But right now, we have a lot of things to factor in here as we continue to move the wheels, as we're just 48 hours away until the GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy.
You know what, man? I'm definitely leaning towards the censorship side of things. I'm not saying that's why they haven't shot. I've just said why I think they don't need to show it because it will sell itself. I don't think they need to come out.
Well,
with
most people who are
game
playing
10
this,
minutes.
most people who are playing this are literally going to be new to this new to these games. I'm not even joking. So most people won't even care.
Yeah.
It's like the television
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's like,
that's what
okay,
I'm
the
saying.
guy's
So
got a
I don't
widescreen
think it's
television
that.
in his mansion, but that wasn't a thing in the 80s. I mean, that's a flaw, but I mean, obviously, you got to be anal to nitpick that,
Yeah, I'm like I said, I just want the same game again, really, story wise, and I just want everything to be in there that was in there that made it good. And I'm not just saying if there's not a purple double-ended dildo in it, it's not going to be good. But like you just said, it takes something away from the game.
Right.
regardless
Well,
of
I mean, if the dildo's not in
shirt.
there, then what else has been cut? You have to start thinking like that. Okay, if they've cut this, if they've cut that, well, then what else are we going to uncover as we play these games? I mean, are the robbery missions still going to be in there? Is today's climate going to be able to handle stuff like that? Like, oh my God, you can go in and rob people's houses because in San Andreas, you can go in and rob people's houses with the black fucking truck, and that shit's cool as fuck. But I mean, I don't know. I think Twitter would try and cancel shit like that. I'm not even joking, bro. I honestly do not think Rockstar can move anywhere. They are at a stalemate here, and they literally cannot move. They cannot make a Grand Theft Auto 6 in today's climate, and it's only going to get worse. So I have I feel for them because they can't do what they used to do. They can't make a Manhunt. They can't make any of these games anymore outside of maybe table tennis. So I guess they're going to have to go back to table tennis.
Imagine Manhunt came out today. Like, are you fucking for real?
No, I mean they tried to cancel it back in 2007. Target banned Manhunt 2 from selling it on their store
100%.
shelves. And then you had Jack Thompson back in the day. So yeah, I mean, we thought it was bad back then, but holy shit, it wouldn't even make.
Yeah,
I mean, they canceled the trailer with all the dislikes.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. There's a whole new era. The Manhunt being cancelled, we know why they wanted to cancel Manhunt, and it wasn't because of any sort of woke agenda. With this, they have to take those things out. You cannot sit there, regardless of who's left Rockstar and who hasn't. Laszlo, all of them, man, there. Yeah. It don't matter. They know for a goddamn fact if they leave certain things in the game, they're going to get fucking hammered for it. And like you just said, you've hit the nail on the head 100%. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. GTA 6 they cannot move with it. No. GTA 5 we got to think, when GTA 5 come out, it was on the fringe of the sort of generation that we're in now. Yeah. Moving into the next one, it's not going to look good. And it's not because of any political agenda or what I think is right, what I think is wrong. Like you just said, Rockstar know they are stuck in a fucking rut because they can't move. If they imagine they released another Bully, it would get shut down instantly.
Oh my God. They were calling that a school shooter simulator back in the day on Fox News. I remember hearing about that. They were saying, holy shit, you can go in and there's not even guns in the game, I mean, I think it was Fox News.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they were barking about that, The parents were barking about that. Oh my God, you can bully kids and it's encouraging bullying in school and all this shit, and they were just barking about that. They literally cannot make these games anymore. You have to understand that they had, it's not about.
Yeah.
They just can't do it.
This is part of the problem though, because Manhunt, they had to ban Manhunt because of certain things in the game in regards to decapitating people.
Yeah. Manhunt 2, they had to literally censor the hell out of it just to put it on store shelves.
Yeah, this is
and
the
then made
problem.
for an
So,
inferior game. But it is what it is. So that's why they cannot literally make a Manhunt remaster. They can't make a Manhunt anything. That's a dead thing.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. So Manhunt was cancelled for maybe in some people's eyes the right reason. It wasn't anything politicised. It wasn't anything to do with you know, gay rights, anything like that. It was because of what was actually in the game, and it was, you could argue, there is a legit argument that it was an issue. The same with Bully. When Bully was out, I was in high school, and it was fun. In Bully, you could not argue against teacher going, if kids are going home and playing a game, they're going up to little girls in the playground and punching the shit out of them. You can kind of agree with
you
that.
got a
You can say, yeah,
slingshot
that's
in the
pretty
game.
bad.
You got a slingshot in the game. You can bully anyone in that game. I mean,
You can punch. You can fucking fire firecrackers.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why they were barking about that. They were saying it's too violent. It's encouraging violence in the school system and all that shit. So
we're moving into a whole different spectrum now.
Oh.
They were legitimate arguments, and you can argue for or against that with ease. Now we're moving into a next generation of it's more on the line of insanity. I would go by GTA 6. We'll have to wait and see. You know what it is. I know what it is. All we can hope for is that when the definitive edition does come out, that we get the solid game, solid gameplay, bugs, etc. I'm fine with that. But I need that same game. I need that same experience again, but tuned up tenfold. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in anything that they've removed. If they've removed shit, I'm going to be pissed. Simple as that. Because, and it's not
and you're not going to be the only one. You're not going to be the only one. I mean, I think this is going to. I mean, if they remove more so than we believe, then there's going to be some blowback here for Rockstar, and they put that moniker on there. And because again, they pulled any other previous versions of these games, so you cannot get them on the storefronts anymore. And they told people that before they announced. I mean, when they announced this, so people had like basically a few days to make sure that they purchased those versions before they were delisted.
Yeah, and finally, just before I go, you got to remember as well. Yeah. You have to remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 come out, and the guy put the video on YouTube of kidnapping the feminist. And
my God!
Yeah, they got absolutely shredded for that shit. This is the problem. This is what I was just saying about the censorship. The previous level of censorship, you could agree with it. This now is taking it hard. When Rockstar got shredded for the Red Dead Redemption 2 feminist thing, they would have looked at that and gone, wow, we are getting fucking shat on because of that. And that's what's carried on into these games. Why do you think they've removed the T-shirt? 100% confirmed already, thanks to you, that thing's not going to be in the game. Like you said on the last stream, that isn't the problem. We need the same products. They can't just remove these things just to suit an agenda so that they don't get a bad news report from fucking Kotaku or GameSpot or whoever it is. Remember when it is funny because you can't make it up.
Rockstar's always been pretty controversial outside of table tennis.
Yeah, exactly. But they can't be controversial anymore.
Well,
when Manhunt came out, it was I was 6 years old playing Manhunt. It was controversial, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty young to be playing a game like fucking Manhunt. It's a pretty crazy game.
Yeah, but I
might as well pull a Jack Thompson on you and say, you know what, you can't play Manhunt.
Yeah, but listen, you know what it is. We hope it's a good game. Listen, if you're not a day one person, if you're a younger person, that's fine. I'm sorry that you may not be able to experience the same thing that I did, and I was a lot younger when I played it. But like I said, it's coming out. We've got it pre-ordered. We're ready to go. All we can hope for is that it's not censored. Fuck all the censorship. Fuck all the woke. You know, let's go, Brandon. We're moving the wheels. Fucking, I'm out. Appreciate you. Suck everyone.
Alrighty. Turned into Mr. Negative there at the end, and I knew that was going to happen. Here it went. You know, he was like, "Oh, I just can't wait for this game," and then all of a sudden, just went on that high, crazy ass spiel there. Alrighty, 818-284. He's mostly right, but 818-284-4568. That's the number to call it if you want to talk about Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy Edition. We're about 48 hours away until release. I think it's releasing globally on Friday. So I don't know if there's going to be a midnight release. Maybe I'm wrong, but hello, you're on the air.
In Vice City, the facial animations and the facial expressions are more realistic, and that is a fact.
Okay, you're literally baiting the chat, bro. You're literally like that. That's. I mean, most people have a problem with Vice City, and that's it. Hello, you're on the air with these definitive editions. Hello, you're on the air. Alrighty, if you're not ready, we're gonna move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, man? Hey, what up, bro?
Hell yeah. All right, he can't hear you, so we're going to move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air. All right, everyone doesn't know how to do the thing. They don't know how to call in. They don't know how to pick up their telephone and make actually telephone calls on their telephone, which is concerning, but it is what it is. So we do have the line still open, and hopefully we can get some people in here, but we'll see. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we out here.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the trilogy. I'm not going to pre-order it because I'm on PC. I'm not going to. I'm a bit upset about not being able to preload. But I mean, overall, I'm excited. I've played Vice City and San Andreas before. Fucking GTA 3 looks really good. I'm excited for that.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here. You just
Okay,
stopped.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Where did you last hear me?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, you know, I'm very excited for it. I'm a bit, you know, upset about there not being able to be a preload on PC. GTA 3 looks amazing. Very excited for that game. Obviously, you know, Vice City player models. I'm not too bummed out about that, but you know, they look all right. Overall, very excited. I'm just really waiting for gameplay or some other reviews before I buy it.
Right.
I'm probably gonna buy it day one. But yeah, I'm not going to pre-order. No point.
Well, there's just no point. I mean, believe me, I want to be on that hype train. I want to see that countdown timer on my PS5. But, there's just, I got to see what tomorrow brings. There could be gameplay tomorrow, and that could sway me one way or the other. That could happen. Maybe Rockstar's gearing up for a launch trailer with, some tidbits of gameplay in there. I don't know. Maybe get some Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the fucking Jungle, showing San Andreas off. Let's get us hyped.
I would absolutely love that.
Someone should just put together a fucking trailer now, because I'm already getting hyped thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you can't really criticize Rockstar for... I think it is annoying with all the censorship, and especially with, Phil Cassidy and the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
I mean, the Confederate flag has been in so much hot water.
Right. Well, it's not
recently.
necessarily about that specifically. It's more so about, okay, if that has been pulled out, what else has been altered? What else has been tinkered and toyed around with? And we just don't know.
Totally.
So, people are going to...
I hope no dialogue is changed or anything. I mean, I'm not... I don't think any of the censorship is good. As long as it doesn't affect gameplay, and as long as they don't cut out any dialogue or change the story.
If they go in, it depends on the extent. If they go in and they cut some dialogue or they cut some scenes or, and people start to notice, then we're going to start barking and saying what went so unequivocally wrong, But we don't know if that's the case. They could be fully intact for all I know outside of that Confederate flag thing. We just don't know. And we're 48 hours away. Like, the game is coming out very fucking soon, and there's a lot we don't know about this fucking thing.
Changes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, in Vice City, they already cut that. What is it, with the Haitians? When the guy was like saying, you're gonna go kill. Some Haitians.
We don't need to say it on the stream, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well.
I think, personally, in regard to the last caller, I don't think a lot of games are going super woke or whatever. There is movies are worse than they used to be. I think there's loads more room for creativity. I just think a lot of companies need the balls. Take-Two have the lawyers and they have the money. They have the money if they want to put that kind of shit in the game.
Well, if they have the money, they need to get Michael Jackson in Vice City, period, end of story. When I played Vice City for the first time, actually, that'd be controversial in 2021, wouldn't it? Even though he's not...
What?
Michael Jackson's not guilty. He wasn't convicted. But... they would probably try and cancel that game because they got Michael Jackson as the first song. It's like, you dumb.
Maybe for like a week, but I mean, Twitter's a fucking pantomime.
It's literally a cesspool. I mean, that's where you go to try and cancel people. That's all it is. It's a cancel platform. That's literally all it is. It is for the do nothing.
I mean, but people are rewarded. The algorithm rewards that. That's
Well, that's the platform they want to do over there.
Yeah. I mean,
are we smoking?
It will only happen.
Are we smoking?
Week. Sorry?
You got some grass over there, buddy?
No, man.
Yeah. No, you high as fuck, bro.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
No, never.
Okay.
Not on stream.
Oh yeah.
With the lovely Michael.
Okay, well, we're going to have to move the wheels because we got some more callers, but we appreciate you calling in. Thanks for calling in.
Have a nice day,
Hell
man.
yeah, take care. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
All right, so what is your biggest concern?
Well, I got
going forward?
My concerns are on the screen, but I don't know. There's a lot we don't know. 48 hours away, and when you start to kind of look into this, it is a little sus. I mean, there's going to be no reviews before this comes out. Now, if you have an Xbox and you're on Game Pass, you can try it out for free, San Andreas anyway, and kind of check it out there. But we just don't know, man. There's a lot we don't know, and I'm concerned.
Correct. There's also you have GTA 3 with the PlayStation Now too, which I do think is nice. They're at least doing that.
Right, but that's not coming out. That's not coming out until December.
Oh shit! I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay. That is actually a genuine concern. With regards, though, I would like to defend Rockstar for 2 seconds. With regards to the PC installation, I think why they're doing that, Michael, is because of the rough launch of RDR2 onto the PC. I was actually there day one for that, and I pre-installed it. And I tell you what, everyone that pre-installed that game had terrible times. They couldn't get it to launch. They couldn't get it to run. They kept getting bricked, basically. So I think why they are doing this approach is so that when the game does come out, that issue is addressed, because it was a big fat F last time around. Other than that, I think all the other legitimate criticisms are fair, but these people are the best in the business.
Well, I mean, if they're going to slap the definitive moniker on it, it really has to live up to that. You can't just throw that word around and say, this is, the version to play, the version to get. I mean, it's the only version you can play now because they delisted the other versions. But, when you say definitive, I mean, that holds a lot of weight, and they have to fulfill that.
Absolutely. And going with that.
Hello? Well, it looks like we got some technical difficulties. Alrighty. Damn, people be cutting off all the time on here. I don't know why he's on hold. I didn't touch anything. Says he's on hold. Hello, you're on the air. What happened?
Oh, sorry. I got cut. Okay. Somebody called in. I was asking about, do you think that they took these games out of the store because they are trying to cash in on the definitive edition, or is it mostly because of the obvious things they've censored going forward? Is that why they removed the older games?
Well, I hope it's not what you just said. I mean, I hope it's just, they want to put focus on this and they want to sell this instead.
50 Swedish krona through Super
Yeah,
Chat.
that's fair, and I understand, when a new
military
product's on, you want to promote that new product. But
GTA 5
for me personally, there's not enough red flags. I agree, these are legitimate concerns, but they are the best in game designing. All I see is them enhancing the gameplay to feel more like a GTA 5.
Well, yeah, that's what's needed. I mean, I'm not going to disagree on that, but I mean, look, there's just a lot of unknowns right now. We're 48 hours from release. There's no reviewers that have codes, apparently. That's what I've been told. So that means there's not going to be reviews before this drops. So that means that you're not going to know on whether or not, where the chips ultimately fall, unless you pay for the game or unless you watch someone on YouTube, because there's not going to be reviews apparently. So at least before the game comes out.
It's Broketober. We're in November now.
Yeah. My God, hard times out here, but someone just came through with $20 Swedish krona. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate the Sanji.
Mark McGuire to the plate. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I look at that dugout and I say, holy shit, what happened to these people? And I'm telling you, man, as a coach, I'm out here and I'm on my knees trembling. You know, because the heavy hitters are seemingly just absent today, and we got to find new Sammy Sosa's, new Toby, Travis McGuire, whatever the fuck his name is, the St. Louis Cardinals guy.
Well, I think that's because
Mark
everyone
McGuire.
went home to do the pre-orders for all these new up-and-coming video games. That's why nobody's in the dugout anymore, sadly.
Well, we're going to have to find some new people. But, I mean, look, I haven't pre-ordered this. Is it really $70 on PS5?
I'm pretty sure, right? Because
Damn.
it's anything that's Sony now gets another $10 stacked on.
And the physical copy doesn't come out. I don't even know if it's coming out for PS5, but the physical copies that do come out for the platforms aren't coming out until next month. So maybe that's with the chip shortage or whatever the fuck's going on. But yeah.
How do they not have a physical copy for a Rockstar main title? Basically?
Yeah. You want the maps. I mean, shit. So here's what. Hey, this is smart because they know you're going to buy it day one, and then you can double dip, and you can get the physical copy, and you're going to have the maps included and all that stuff. So that they want you to double dip, and you know what? If it's great, I will. But if it sucks, we're not. I ain't buying that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. My theory, if you have Xbox Game Pass, I'm personally trying San Andreas out. I don't know if anyone else in the chat.
I'm going to say something dumb. I'm going to actually flat out buy these.
Well, I can't.
Fuck Game Pass. I'm buying these. And you know what? If they fumble the football, well, that's sad. There's nothing else I could say outside of it's just sad. If they fumble the football with these, I don't know if there's any recovery.
Fair enough, but you see, there's no problem. I don't think people like you, Michael, are being stupid. I mean, I think what you said is actually the smart way to go. However, most people don't have Xbox; they buy PlayStation instead. They really do, or Nintendo, or whatever. So most people don't have Game Pass, and it's not on Game Pass PC, so you have to have a fucking console. And most people don't have an Xbox because you can't find a fucking Xbox, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles on that. So, I mean, yeah, it's great that it's on Game Pass, the best one, San Andreas. But, I'm going to play stupid, and I'm going to buy them for $70. And you know what? Because I have faith in Rockstar. I have faith in that, this is going to live up to what they called it, the Definitive Edition. And if it doesn't fulfill that, then we're going to have to start barking. Absolutely. And I agree. I just, guys, you have to understand, Rockstar is the best in the biz. And that's what Michael's trying to get at. It's out of respect for what they have brought to the table every single year when they drop a new title or expand with their great Red Dead Redemption universe or their GTA universe. And I think there's more things to be hyped about, and I'll get the wheels more moving. There's more things to be hyped about than there are to be concerned about. We are dealing with the gods of gaming, and that's my last 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 48 hours from now, the curtain is going to be pulled back, and we're going to find out. Hello, you're on the air. No, get off my air. You're done. She doesn't love you. That I know, that I can tell you. Get off my air and touch grass. Hello, you're on the air. All righty. Well, no one's ready. No one is ready, and it's so incredibly sad. Here we go. I think there's going to be a big rant incoming, so strap your seatbelt on. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Hell yeah, bro. We out here.
Well, yeah, dude. Seriously. I mean, are you guys really tired of playing the same franchises over and over again? Because, really, think about this. It's the same fucking games that we played before.
Yeah. Hello?
Going to be great. I don't know. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got cut off there for a second.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm getting at is, why do you think that we keep getting the same franchises over and over and over again with the same remasters and remakes of these games? Because everyone keeps buying it. How about we get something new? How about a new fucking game? A new fucking game that Rockstar has.
Well, I mean, I guess they can do table tennis too.
Well, that ain't even new at that
Well,
point.
I know, but I mean, shit, what else can they really do in 2021?
How about a new horror game? They don't have to make Manhunt.
Right.
They can make a new horror game. How about that? Like Undead Nightmare and the Red Dead Redemption DLC. That was fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm tired of playing or seeing these games being re-released and everyone just fucking buying the same games over and over again. It's just, we're not going to get anywhere if we keep buying the same shit.
Well, that is true. That is true. You keep watching the new Spider-Man movies, they'll make 400 more, you know?
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Like all these comic book movies and all this shit,
Oh.
it's the safe card. They're just playing safe.
Yeah.
And I understand that. You know, you got to make a business. But also, it comes to a point where you have to have quality to your quantity. You know, I'm just fucking tired of these games being re-released and everyone being like, oh, I'm excited to play that game. But you already played the game. Why do you think this remastered trilogy, what's the point of it? What is the point?
Well, for the Zoomers to play these games for the first time.
Well, if that's the case, why did they take them off on the marketplace? The original games.
Well, that is a question that we don't really have an answer to as of this broadcast.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because they want more fucking money.
50 Light donated $2 through Super Chat. I've heard GTA 4 is also getting remastered.
Trilogy
Yay.
when they should be making new content, new games. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 was awesome. It's part of the franchise of their I don't know if they're making a trilogy to that series, but I'm just saying you should make at least 3 games to your series and then fucking end it and move on. Grand Theft Auto is still being made with new games like Grand Theft Auto 4, 5. I like Grand Theft Auto 4, but they fucked up Grand Theft Auto 5. You got to admit.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I think I agree with that. In some ways.
Yeah, in that right there with the censorship and all that bullshit. You really think this remastered trilogy is going to be that great?
Well, I mean, I hope.
Well, that's what I mean. The original games, they had content in those games where you cannot get away with today. You said it yourself, Michael.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm just tired of the censorship shit. I'm not saying like, oh, they're going to fucking cut a lot of content out of the game, but the proof is showing you right now that it's very fucking, suspicious of what they're doing with this trilogy.
Yeah, either it's going to be a big, pleasant surprise, or it's going to be a volcano that's going to erupt, and most people aren't really ready for such a disaster. I mean, it really could go both ways right now as of this broadcast, but we're going to find out in 48 hours.
Well, I guess we will find out in 48 hours, but I'm not buying the game. And that's part of the problem, too. If people just keep buying the same shit over and over again, we're not going to get new content. I know I said that before, but...
I mean, honestly, even if... I mean, it'd be wise to not only wait for, to see what's ultimately happening here, but, if you wait for the physical edition, you're going to probably get the maps included, too. So, I mean, if it is great, well, then, you waited and, I don't know.
I remember getting Grand Theft Auto 2, or Vice City, on the PS2 when it first came out. It was, groundbreaking. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing playing the games and the doors and all that. Like, them all flying over and shit when you're, trying to, steal the car and shit. Like, it was crazy. It's just, I don't know what the point is of this remastered trilogy, other than the fact to charge you more money. It's just seems very suspicious to me where they're just blindsiding everyone with the Grand Theft Auto title, much like every fucking thing else. It's just the same titles over and over and over again. I want something different. I want something new. This ain't new. This isn't different. It's just a watered-down version of a fucking previous game that we've all played before. You got to take into that conception and realize that these games are not going to fucking be any different if we keep buying the same shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree in some areas, but I mean, look, this industry is in shambles, and they have to go back to what works and what sells and what's going to make guaranteed money. I mean,
how about have a product that is interesting? Like, if a game looks interesting in what they're trying to represent, I'll buy the product if it interests me, if it's quality. But this does not look quality to me. It looks like a shittier version. Those graphics that everyone is showing for in this new remastered trilogy are not that all to go up, go home for, It's not that fucking great. Really? Do you think those graphics look that much different compared to the original?
well, I mean, kind of.
I mean, you said it right there. Kinda. So therefore, there's no real point. Other than the fact that maybe change the game mechanics or the gameplay, but even that, like, who's to say what they're going to add, what they're going to take out? It's just nonsense to me at this point, man.
Yeah, well, we hope for the best here. We hope that, this isn't a huge disaster. It's not a huge blunder, but, I mean, it's really hard to tell right now, 48 hours away from this releasing.
All right. Well, I'll let you get the wheels moving.
Hell yeah,
anyway,
bro.
man.
We appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. All righty. If you're not ready, maybe don't call in. We're going to try and get some more calls here. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, man, bro? I just want to talk about, bro, my name's Lincoln. I love the show, man.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about how everybody's talking about, like, bro, oh, you know what I mean? They're over here remastering these games. Why haven't they created Grand Theft Auto 6? I'm like, bro, they're not even being remastered by Rockstar themselves. It's being remastered by fucking Grove Street Games, a company that believe, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why everybody's over here saying that they want Grand Theft Auto 6 already when, you know what I mean? I'm like, y'all's not ready for Grand Theft Auto 6 because clearly they're trying to make sure it's a great game, just like always. You know, Rockstar, they're never shy about delaying a game to make sure that the quality is there. So, like, I'm just tired of everybody on here saying that, man. I just want to get those thoughts out there, man. Just want to know what you think about that. Like, what's up, man?
Yeah, well, I mean, Rockstar's busy right now. You know, they're just busy. You know, they got Grand Theft Auto Online. They have GTA 5 next year for next-gen hardware. They have, obviously, Grand Theft Auto 6. That's probably, you know, still in a somewhat production.
And Red Dead Online.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so like they're all working on all these projects. So that's why I'm just like, I clearly don't see why everybody's saying that, man. That's all I wanted to talk about today, man. And I hope everybody just clearly hears me on that. Like, bro, they're not being remastered by freaking Rockstar.
Yeah, they're being remastered by Grove Street Games. I think they're down in Florida.
Yeah,
so
yeah, bro.
It has really nothing. It has nothing to do with Rockstar. I mean, maybe they they supervised the project. I don't know, but
yeah, bro.
Hell
I
yeah.
understand. Well, thank you for your time,
Hell
man.
yeah,
I'll
bro.
talk to you
Appreciate
later, okay?
Hell yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Nigger.
No, absolutely not. Hello, you're on the air.
Pick up the fucking phone faster.
Who? Your mother? I called her last night and she didn't answer. Hello, you're on the air. Huh. Well, all of the callers have seemingly dried up here, and I think we're going to wind this one down. So again, we're about 48 hours away from this thing releasing. The curtain is going to be pulled back sooner rather than later. And again, these are the current concerns as of this broadcast. Now again, zero gameplay as of this broadcast. That could change as soon as tomorrow. Today we got some new gifts, a new look at the game. Not gameplay, but we got something new today. Maybe tomorrow we get a launch trailer. Maybe those things are coming. We just don't know. But as of this broadcast, zero gameplay. That's not new for Rockstar, but it is what it is. Digital release only for now. Okay, the physical copies are coming out next month, I believe. No PC preload, probably to prevent the game leaking. Incomplete soundtrack, that's a big concern. I'm assuming it's incomplete, and the reason why I'm assuming it's incomplete, because if it's not incomplete, then they would have used that as a marketing thing to say in their article that, this is what we're going to do with the soundtrack, but they didn't mention the soundtrack at all, which leads me to believe that it probably isn't going to be complete, but it is what it is. There's a lot of layers to that stuff. It's really complicated, complex, and costly. Bugs, inconsistencies, we got to wait and see on that, but hopefully not. The Switch version is downgraded, folks. I made a video on that. You can go check it out. And apparently, no reviewers have any codes. Now, that could change as soon as tomorrow. We don't know. But as of this broadcast, it seems like that is the case. And it is, it's just a hard thing to look at and survey and say, which way is this going to go? Is this going to be a pleasant surprise, or is it going to be a huge, colossal failure? We hope that that's not the case. I will be buying this, and we're going to find out very soon in just under 48 hours. But we do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show, and that's going to do it. And as soon as news breaks, we'll be back up on here covering the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. With that said, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show, and it's over!